what you need tonight. A little something to whet your appetite, and it's gonna make you feel alright. Sweet Gravy and Carmen Kirk, check them out as they go to work. Congratulations on your new podcast. Now open up a can of whoop ass and blast, blast, blast. This is Angelo, and I hope you like this show. Wow, yeah.
Ooh, Karma, welcome back to another Hey, thanks for having me.
You gotta do that over.
What?
Do that over.
Okay.
Let me tell you what you need tonight.
Huh?
You're supposed to just do it over.
I am.
Okay, do it over. Not with the music. Do it over now.
Okay.
You are now entering a stinky goat cheese of a sandwich.
Thank you for another episode of Pungent Cheese. Carmen, happy to see you.
Oh my God. I told the girl at work, I told her they said, and she cracked up laughing,
Told her what?
that a guy commented and said we smell like the most pungent cheese ever. Who does
We
that?
look like we smell
We
it,
look
so
like
we-
we smell like pungent cheese.
Right.
Yeah. I don't like
I think
that.
this is episode 4. We've come a long way.
We have come a long way. But
Yeah.
what rude person put that? It was probably somebody we know, too. That's the shady part.
Uh-huh.
It was probably somebody who we know that ain't said nothing.
Right.
Because what random person say that?
Maybe.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I'm suspicious. Yeah, it does
It's
matter.
great. They took the time out of their day to comment a thought that they had. It's awesome. It's great. I love it.
One of the things that I need to work on is that when people make me upset, I got to get them back.
Uh-huh.
And when I talk to my dad, he's like, that's immature.
It is.
You don't need to get the last word.
Baby.
He's like, who needs to get the last word? That's so immature.
Uh-huh.
But I have to.
Why?
Because he did something. I got to
Just
get
let
ya.
it be.
I can't help it.
Be the bigger woman.
Well, I try not to start things, but then when you didn't started it with me, it's like you're not gonna get me.
I don't know. I've seen you say things that are off the cuff, and
That's what it comes down to, Kirk. I say things and people don't, and maybe I say things too aggressively or I say them the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I shouldn't say things that way. Well, I say things to get the
so people think you're the first one.
right. So I'm looked
That's
at
why
as
you
the
look
bad
like
guy.
a mean lady. Yeah.
But I'm saying it so you
Right.
get it the first time. I hate repeating myself.
Uh-huh.
I've repeated myself multiple times.
Right.
And
And
people
like the other night, whenever you asked me something and then I answered, and then you said, "What did you say?" And then I said, "How much of it did you hear?" And then you said, "What did you say?"
I can't remember.
You said, "I heard what you said."
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And I said, "Then why do you want me to repeat it?" And you said, "I'm thinking about what you said."
Yeah.
But then again, why do you want me to repeat it?
Because
there's no need for me to
well,
repeat it.
sometimes you too fast. You like you
I
say
know,
something.
but-
You like, what did I say? Like, hold on.
Yeah, but you know what I said.
I know what you said, but
And
give me a
but
second
then
to
you still asked
process
me to
it.
repeat it.
Yeah.
You're right. But you didn't need me to. Not
Yeah.
really.
No, not necessarily. But I'm trying to process it.
No, not even necessarily. You didn't need me to repeat it.
Some things you say, Kirk, I'm like, I won't even
Like,
deal
let
with
me
his
take
shit
it
right
back.
now. Let me
take
just
it back.
deal
a
with
little
this.
bit.
Like,
what did you say?
yeah.
You said what you thought I said.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, let me just not deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm just like, I'm not dealing with Kirk shit.
But you deal with a double when you ask me to repeat it.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yeah, it's a character trait that I have, and I don't know. It's something I want to change.
So
I'm getting
you
older.
want other people to repeat, but you don't want to repeat.
No. And
Right.
then you say I tell stories for a long time, and then I say my sister. I'm like, get to the point. And he was like, you're doing the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. How do you change? Like how do you change a personality trait like that?
You've become a better storyteller.
I can't do it. I'm
Sure you
not.
can.
Kirk, I've been trying to work harder, work
Okay.
smarter, not harder, my entire life, and it hasn't worked for me.
Right.
I don't know how to do it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
One day I'll get there.
Yeah.
Maybe
day.
one day.
One day.
Right. I'm not really. I like cartoons, Carmen, but I'm not like an anime guy.
But you like cartoons.
But I like cartoons.
And I've
Adventure
seen
Time.
you cry on the cartoons.
Well, those Pixar.
Kirk, the cartoons
make it.
they start crying, you start crying.
I know those Pixars. They get.
What
you
was
every
it?
time.
What's the one that you cried on?
I cry on a lot of
The
them.
one with the the new one the big one that came out with the guy and playing the jazz band.
Oh, Soul.
Soul, you
Yeah.
cried on Soul.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Yeah.
But I like Adventure Time, regular show. You know, those.
Tyler, the creator's on a regular show. He
Is
was.
Is he?
He was for a couple episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, SpongeBob's fun. Fun to watch SpongeBob. I like some cartoons, you know, like not even like adult cartoons, like little kid cartoons, right? And I've seen some anime shows, but I started watching this one. It's on the Netflix. It's called The One Piece. Apparently, it's like one of the popular ones. It's about pirates, like anime pirates.
Oh my God, that sounds like a whole mess.
And this guy, he eat the demon fruit, and he become a gummy man.
What's the demon fruit?
It's a fruit that gives them special powers. But the problem is, if you eat the fruit, you can't swim anymore.
Oh my God! See, this already too much.
What?
I can't deal with this.
So he's a pirate. He's on the ocean, but he can't swim. But he's a gummy man. Pretty cool.
Oh my God!
Yeah. So he stretches and he does all the stretchy things.
And you like that because you're a gummy bear man.
I like it. Well, no, that has nothing to do with the gummy bears. I like the show because it's about this guy who he says he's going to become the king of the pirates, you know. You find this treasure, the One Piece. It's like this treasure that the ultimate pirate like hid. And if you find it, you become the king of the pirates, Carmen. And he's like, okay, I'm going to become the king of the pirates. And that's his goal. But he doesn't have a crew. He doesn't have a boat. He's just like, I'm going to become the king of the pirates.
By himself?
And, well, he's slowly like building a crew up, Carmen.
Oh my God.
He's got this
the
master.
animes? Kurt, I can't.
He's got this
too much.
master swordsman. Right now, he's getting a chef. For the,
You gotta start
for his
watching
boat.
this.
He's got a boat. It's great. It's all about following your dreams, even though they might look like they're out of reach and farther than what you can see. But if you just keep taking the steps, one step at a time, he got the partner, he got the boat, he's now got a chef, he got a whole crew, Carmen.
And see, and like you talk about this anime stuff, and then like I watch certain shows, and you'll watch it, and you'll say, "It's so bad, Carmen," but the storyline, the message in it is so good that it's easy for me
Like
to watch
what?
it. Like I would like to watch some of the YouTube shows that are created by just individual people who you know just started it, and you're like, why you watch that? Like that's horrible. Or like even like the Powers, or like you don't think Power is good,
It's no good. It's the
but the
worst.
storyline is good.
When that girl, Power Book 2,
Oh, that was
when that girl, she
I
go-
agree. Yeah, she did.
She's
They like why
singing-
they do that?
She's singing the song and she got all the vocals going. Click.
Yeah.
That was it. I think you even quit after that show.
Yeah, that kind of messed me up. I haven't watched it in a little bit. It
Yeah,
just
they're
got a
already
little-
on like the 3rd season.
I know, but I followed. Don't get me wrong. The new season coming out. I think it comes out in the next couple days, and I'm gonna definitely watch the new season.
The new season of Yellow Jackets is happening soon. I'm pretty.
Yeah. I've been hearing people talking about Yellow Jackets.
We should watch the first one. I already watched it, but it's pretty good. I'll watch it again.
You'll watch it again with me?
Yeah.
Okay, then we should watch The Sons of Anarchy too.
No,
Because it's the best show that ever aired on
it's
TV.
not. It's not.
Be-
And I've already seen
After
it.
Smallville,
I've already
it's
seen
the
it.
best show.
I've already seen it. I don't need to see it.
But we can see it.
No, I don't need to see it.
Okay, well, you start talking about this gummy character, so I guess we should transition into Kirk's love for gummy bears. It's getting to be a problem.
Why?
Because you a grown man,
Problem
you shouldn't
for
be
who?
eating gummy bears. You
Problem
keep
for
telling
who?
me to get you gummy bears. Oh, I'm a grown woman. I'm going in the store and buying gummy bears. They're like, you got a kid? No.
What's wrong with getting gummy
You
bears?
like you can't keep eating gummy bears, Kirk.
Okay.
And then you asked me to get gummy bears, and then you bust out a new pack today. I'm like, you already got a pack,
Well, that's the pack you bought me.
and I didn't know you hit it.
Yeah, I had 2 packs that you bought
Oh
me.
my God, Kirk, that's so bad.
Yeah.
You can't keep eating gummy bears.
Right. So, but I'm not though, right?
No, I guess not.
Like
I don't know. I
ha-
just assume that you just consume them immediately.
No, I don't eat the gummy bears. I get the gummy bears so that
So this
way-
is Kirk's playing a game with me at this point. He's
It
making
is
me
a
get
game.
gummy bears.
Yeah, it's the gummy bear
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
I'm not playing this game
So
with you no more.
You go to the store. You're like, hey, you want anything? Typically, I'll be like, nah, don't worry about it. Now I need gummy bears. So
Yeah.
I say, get me some gummy bears.
And you know what? And I'm like, whatever Kirk wants,
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
get him gummy bears.
I said sour worms the other day. You didn't get any of those.
I'm not doing it. Now that's like you going too far. Like the gummy bears I could deal with, but sour worms,
What?
like no, I'm not doing that.
What about the peach circles?
I'm not doing any of that stuff.
Why not?
And I'm like, okay, Kirk asked me for a gummy bear, so like, if he wants that, I'll get it for him. Even though I know he playing the game, I know it's obnoxious. If he asks me to get it, like I'll just get it, whatever.
Right.
But then when I came home yesterday and you pulled those gummy bears out the cabinet, I said, I'm not playing this game with him right now.
Why?
Now, he didn't. Got
if you
this
bought
whole,
the gummy bears, wouldn't you want the person you bought them for to enjoy them?
Because why are you hiding them and having me buy more? You're playing this game and I'm not playing.
Because what's wrong with gummy bears? It's not like they go bad.
Okay, you think you're so smart. I'm not playing into this. No more gummy bears for Kirk. That's ridiculous.
It was fun. I had fun with the gummy bears.
I know. I don't even need snacks. I still got the chocolate covered strawberries in the refrigerator. I'm like, should I give them away? I feel like at this point I probably shouldn't.
Right. Like, why'd she give me these
still
rotten?
look cute.
I didn't know that these chocolate strawberries were rotten.
They're probably rotten inside at this point, but they still look nice because of chocolate on them. You got these. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're funny. So we just had a situation that I feel really bad about. I've been looking for my Carmex for like 2 weeks. I'm like, where did my Carmex go? I really need it.
Right.
And you say, use the lipstick my mom bought you. It's like this moisturizing like lipstick stuff.
Right.
I'm like, okay. And it makes my lips red, and then people ask questions. It kind of creates more attention than I want.
What do they ask?
You got on lipstick? What is that? Or like, why are your lips red? Like people ask. It's just, I don't want to deal with that. So I'm like, I'll use it because I don't got the Carmex. And then I did clothes the other day, and then I take the clothes out, and the Carmex popped out. I'm like, oh my God. So I washed the Carmex with our clothes.
Right. It was an empty Carmex.
By the time I put it out.
Right.
And it got all over your clothes.
Yeah. It stained my clothes.
But it only stained like 2 pants and the underwear.
Right.
I don't know how that happened. I feel so bad.
I know how it happened. You left the Carmex inside your pocket. Yeah.
I
and then you washed the clothes.
Normally I check all my pockets, and I didn't check, and I put them in there, and I'm like, oh my God. And I feel bad because it got on your stuff. Especially those expensive underwear you buy.
Right.
I feel bad about it getting on your stuff, but I also wanted the Carmex. So I'm kind of upset that
you're
the Carmex.
conflicted about feeling the guilt of.
I feel the guilt, but damn, I really
my
wanted that
clothing.
Carmex.
And then the guilt of, or the not the guilt. You feel.
I really wanted that Carmex.
You really wanted the Carmex.
Yeah. Now I gotta go buy another Carmex.
Now you.
I feel
the
like I shouldn't even
absence
buy it at this point.
of Carmex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh
that
well.
sucks. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get it all over your clothes.
It's all right.
Yeah, girls suck sometimes. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll live.
I know, but you've been throwing it out there like you got that Carmex on my underwear.
Yeah. And my pants.
Yeah, but so what? What girl's looking at your underwear anyway? Doesn't matter if you have bad underwear.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you don't want any gross underwear.
No, I get
Because
that.
it looks like there's grease stains all over.
I know
the
it does
carpet.
look bad.
And it's like, damn, how do you get grease stains all over his chonies?
And it's gonna be one random night where I wake up and see him and be like, "Why you got grease stains on
Yeah,
him?"
what's
Oh,
up with
I'm
that?
sorry, I got the
Yeah,
Carmex
that's
on
my
him.
fault.
That's my fault. Sorry.
Yeah. I remember now.
Yeah. So the other day I came home and I see 2 loose pit bulls running into our apartment complex, and I'm like, "Oh no, this is a problem." 'Cause these 2 loose dogs,
Right.
they look like house dogs. Because typically stray dogs, they know how to cross the street. These dogs were in front of the cars. It was a whole mess. It was a whole stop and everything because nobody wanted to hit the dogs. The dogs didn't care. They was in front of all the cars. I'm like, oh man, this is from somebody's house across the street probably.
Right.
And I'm like, the problem is like they're probably friendly to people, but dogs like to bite other dogs, especially pit bulls. They might go after another dog. And I'm like, we got old dogs in our apartment complex. Like, we don't have aggressive dogs here.
There's one dog that will only stand when it's ready to use the bathroom. Have you seen that? The kid like carries the dog.
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. It's
But it's a dog.
It's not even like a little dog. It's like a medium-sized dog.
Yeah,
And like he carries it everywhere.
that's ridiculous.
But then I'll put it down and let it use
Yeah. And dogs are like that sometimes. Like when my dog was a puppy, he'd just be like, I'm done, and just lay down. Then I have to carry him home. It's like, oh, no more long walks for you. Apparently you can't handle it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Had enough.
So sometimes, like, I get that, but like, it's a lady who live in our apartment complex, and she has this dog that's on his way out. It's so the dog will still bark. It's a pit bull. It's a girl. She'll still bark, but like you could tell, like she
Like,
yeah.
why did nature make me this way?
They're like,
Yeah.
I'm out the like. She's so old,
Yeah.
and it's like, what if those dogs like a, you know what I mean? So I'm looking at these dogs coming in the complex. I'm like, that's a problem. I think somebody called and had animal control pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
or the owners might have came and like got them. But this has happened multiple times. It's random dogs just running through the streets. It's like, why are these people letting their dogs get out like that?
Sometimes they just get out.
But it's happened too many times. I think people are being irresponsible at this point.
When I was a kid, we had a dog, and it would always dart for the door, and it would just be gone. It would run so much. It would just be
Had all that energy, had to
out
get
of
out.
there.
Yeah. And what you do to get it back?
We found that if you would chase it down with a car, it would get in because it would want to go for a ride.
And that's it. And so that was the strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think PD might have got away from me a couple of times, but all you had to do for PD is walk in the house and close the door, and he think that somebody lost him. He'd freak out. Oh no, they didn't left me in the house. Like he would freak out, like, oh, they're not like paying attention to me.
Right.
He just wanted the attention, you know.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was like, all right, I'll come back.
I'll be here.
Yeah, I'll be here. And so me and you have we've been going through this situation. Kirk just bought this new sleep gear that I'm not happy about.
It's a sleep mask
A sleep mask.
with headphones sewed into the sleep mask, so you can listen. I like to listen to audiobooks as I go to sleep, and yeah, it's been a life-changing experience for me.
So Kirk is pretty much saying that I'm snoring too much.
I find that whenever I wear these sleep mask headphones, I don't typically wake up in the middle of the night, where I used to definitely wake up in the middle of the night. Well, now I don't. It's changed the way that I sleep.
Okay, so Kirk got this new sleep gear, and he pretty much saying he blocking my snoring out. He's saying I'm snoring and it's bothering him.
I didn't say that.
That's why you got it, right?
It'll,
And then he said that turn the lights on.
That's not true. That's not why I really bought it. What I really bought it for was because I was listening to the headphones anyway. But I would listen to one ear, and then if I switched to the other side, I would swap it to the other ear. You know, and because you can't lay with the pillow on it, because then they're buds and they're poking into your ear. This way the speaker's flat, and it just goes right against the bed.
And you felt like it was gonna fix multiple problems,
Right?
So this will work.
You like to watch your phone, right? Like whenever like you try to watch your phone, or like you'll just have a video playing as you sleep. Also, there's lights outside of our window, so it's really not like dark, you know. So yeah, it was.
You're that guy who needs to have darkness.
I'm like Eminem, like the drug days, where like he would go to like the hotels and he'd say, "I need it absolutely pitch black at night."
Well, the only so it's multiple problems on my side. First off, you got the headphones. You're in the darkness, so you don't see the lights that I have on. It's not like I'm just crazy lighting. It's just like if I come in the room and I got my phone on, like it's just a little bit of light.
Right.
But you say I snore too, and that helps out. So my thing is, you snoring, I have to deal with it. And then you bought sleep gear to block me out. But I still got to do it whenever you snore, or if you turn the light on, which I don't mind at all.
Right.
And I guess the biggest issue is by you having those dark, like the dark mask situation, I want to get a TV in our room.
Well, see, here's the thing, Carmen. I'm gonna bring it back to this anime, right? I wanted to be the king of the sleep, right? Like I wanted to be the king of the sleep. I want to sleep the best. This guy, he just wants to be king of the pirates. I started making steps to sleep better.
Okay, and I don't fault you for that.
Uh-huh.
So with the sleep mask, that means we can get a TV for our room, right?
don't know
If you have
about
the
that.
mask, then why?
I don't know about that.
You don't. Why don't
Because
you like the
then
idea
the
of a TV?
speaker's going to be going. If you can get headphones for the television.
Kurt, come on.
What?
Everybody got TVs in their room.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. It's a
I
normal
feel-
thing.
I feel like
I've been
once-
deprived of a TV in my room for so long, for all
Once
these
the
years.
television goes into the room,
Yeah,
there's no going back. And
of course.
That's just
Because that's how it should be. It should be TVs in bedrooms.
No, they don't belong there. The TV goes into the television room and maybe another room, but not the bedroom.
Okay, but nobody got to make rules. We
Not
can
in
make
the
our own
bedroom.
rules.
It can't be in the bedroom. I just can't. It can't happen.
But at some point, you were saying you wouldn't mind a TV in the bathroom. You brought that up before.
No, I never.
Like we
said
should
that.
get a little tiny TV for the bathroom.
I never said that.
I'm pretty sure that came up at some point.
No, I never said that.
Well, we should get a TV in the bedroom.
I don't think so.
Kirk, I've had a TV in my bedrooms
Okay.
ever since I've been born.
And you haven't.
And I have been depriving myself, and I haven't dealt with it,
And you haven't
because I'm
for
compromising.
over 6 years.
Because I'm compromising.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we meet each other halfway with the TV?
I'm compromising with the sleep mask because you
So
still
then
watch
we
your
can
phone.
get the TV.
No, you still watch your phone. No, that's you getting everything. You got to meet in the middle. We both have to be disappointed in this.
Okay.
I don't want to wear the sleep mask, but I am.
I think you like the sleep mask.
It's-
Kirk, you put that thing on, and then I come in the room, and I might touch you or something, and you jump out of your sleep because you don't see me coming. It's
gonna
kind of
karate chop you.
Yeah, you about to karate chop me because I touch you
Right.
because you can't see me coming because you got the mask on.
Right.
So I'm compromising with the mask for sure. You should let me get a little tiny TV.
I think the mask is my compromise. You can't compromise my compromise.
Yeah.
Right.
Take that mask and throw it in the garbage. That mask needs to go away.
I love it. It's great.
So I've been thinking about some new plants to get. I know that you like the plants, even though we haven't been successful with them. We've been very unsuccessful with the plants. And it's definitely us. We're the problem. And
Right.
you be watering them and everything. They still don't be working.
Right.
It's like, what are we doing wrong with these
And
plants?
it's the repotting situation.
that we're not doing. That's
Right.
what's stopping us.
Yeah,
Because the
that's-
plant we got now, that plant is going to go.
It's gotta
It got to get repotted or
gotta
it's
get
going to die.
repotted or it's gonna
But it's
die.
so large. It's like, we need a place to keep it.
Yeah.
That windowsill is not going to hold that
No.
wandering dude plant.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to get Kirk a new plant. I'm going to start all over. I'm going to get rid of the aloe vera plant because it's already dead.
No, the aloe's fine.
It's barely making it.
But it's still green and it's beautiful.
So I'm going to replace the other plants I threw away.
Uh-huh.
I threw away 2 plants.
Right.
It's like, okay, I'm going to replace those. I'm going to get him a nice plant. I'm not doing any more succulents.
Okay.
The succulent plants are too I don't think we can figure it out.
Those are supposed to be the easy ones.
the easiest, but they're not. They need artificial, like you can't have them in the sun.
Right.
And then you have to like spray them with water and not put water in them.
Right.
So like I feel like they're more difficult because naturally you put water in plants. Like that's a natural thing for us to do.
Right.
Is water a plant, but you can't do that.
No.
So I feel like they're more work.
Uh-huh.
And the succulent plants keep dying, Kirk. This is the second one.
Yeah.
We're plant killers.
Yeah, we kill the
I
plants.
know, but I really want to make it work. I want to get plants and I want to be a plant girl and have nice plants all around the house.
Right.
I just don't know how to do it.
You gotta learn those things.
I know. And I haven't given, our plants would be extra dead if it was for me. Because you're the only one who water. I don't think I've watered. I think I maybe watered the plants one time.
No.
Maybe one time.
Maybe once.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's your thing, so I'll let you do it.
It doesn't need to be my thing.
No, but you like to do it.
See, that's the thing. Just because I do it doesn't mean I like to do it.
You look like you have a smile on your face when you do it.
Yeah. I guess it's nice to take care of something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. But so I was looking it out. I was checking all these things out, and I'm looking at all these succulents. I'm like, this plant gonna die. I'm looking at the plant. I'm like, this is not gonna make it in our household. Like, this just not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I gotta find a plant store or something to go into. But Michael's has some good stuff.
Yeah.
It's an art place, but it has pretty cool things in there.
Are they fake plants?
It might have been. I think Michael's got all fake plants.
Yeah.
can't be doing that. It's supposed to be an art store and they got fake plants in there.
Because you put fake plants in art sometimes.
I guess, but
Make
Jesus.
like wreaths and stuff.
Yeah, I guess, but I was kind of looking around and I was like, these look a little fake, but then I thought some of them was kind of real.
Congratulations.
You played yourself?
You did.
I like Michael's though. You like Michael's too.
I like to go in there
Mm-hmm.
and look at the things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's too many things to look at.
I have specific things that I like to see.
Mm-hmm.
And once you see it, then that's it. Then that's the done with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna get into this carpet tufting.
Yeah, you really want to get into that.
And then I'll
like you've been showing me that, and it's like that's one of those projects. Is like I think about I feel like okay, I'll just go to this. I feel like in the beginning I gave better gifts to you, and you were bad at gift giving, and then now you're better at gift giving, and I'm bad at it.
Right.
And so I'm always trying to think about like something nice to get you, and I need to start being more thoughtful. And I know that you like this carpet tufting, but it's like it's too large. Where do you put it? It's too large of a project. I don't know. Like I've been thinking about it and looking at different things, and I'm like, this is a whole production. That's the only thing. It's a whole production. You get that's something you got to do yourself.
Right.
You got to develop that over time.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be a better gift giver. I just feel like you have everything, so it's kind of more difficult to buy for you now.
Yeah.
So now that you have so many things, it's like, all right, now I got to get thoughtful.
Yeah.
I feel like your dad is really thoughtful with gifts. You are thoughtful too, but I think you and your dad, the way y'all give gifts, is super thoughtful. It's like I be looking at the gifts y'all give each other and like little things like that. I'm like, man, that's such a good idea. Like he honed in on it right, and I'm like, I can't do that. I got to figure out how to do that. You too diverse. You're difficult now.
Why do you say that?
Because in the beginning, I was like, I see this, I can get him this, I can get him this. But now you got all the stuff, and it's like, oh, I got to get personal now. And you like so many things. You like so many movies and music, and I can't get you no more records. You got all the records.
It's not true. I can think of 100 I could get right now. I'm serious.
And you like the record store here. They got a bunch of cool things.
I've only been there twice. It's not as convenient as
Right.
when we were in Portland. So
Yeah, Columbus in general is not convenient.
that's not true.
I think a lot of things are like recently I just got my license. So now we're going to get a second car.
Right.
And it's necessary because everything is such a walk away. It's not in Portland. I could walk to everything. It wasn't I didn't need a car in Portland.
Yeah.
It was fine. But here, like if you don't have a car, like you're just not gonna survive. You gotta have transportation.
Well, that's not true either.
You don't
There's
think so?
a ton of people. Yeah, I see them
don't
waiting
have
for the
cars?
bus. Yeah.
Yeah, you're waiting for the bus.
Yeah.
That's not.
That's the
fun.
life you live.
I don't want to live that life.
Okay.
And I don't. I spend the money on Lyft and Uber.
Right.
And then I spend so much money, like a week or month, on Lyfts because nobody wants to wait on a bus.
Right.
The last time I got on a bus,
The guy got a Frosty.
No, the guy got on and he smelled like piss. He was so pissed up.
You know.
I was covering my face and everything. I was like, the piss was getting on me. I was like, how is this man pissed up like this? Like, is it his pants didn't look wet.
Right.
How he smell like piss this
Dry
strong?
piss.
It was, oh my God, it was concentrated piss on him. And I couldn't, I was just like,
Maybe he had a,
I was covering my face like the whole, I was like, and then as soon as he came, I was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, I was looking at him. The girl came behind him. I'm like, which one smell like piss?
Which one is it?
I don't think it was her, but she got the piss on her because she was next to him. I was like, I can't get on a bus no more. These people are pissed up the bus.
Yeah. You know, the movie Superbad, they say it like really like quietly, the police, you know? They're like, don't take, because McLovin, he was going to take the bus, you know? And they're like, you don't want to take the bus.
It's pissy.
He said, it smells like piss. You know why buses smell like piss? And he's like, why? And they say, because people piss in them. It's so stupid.
He pissed on himself. He didn't even piss in the bus. He was already pissed up before he got on it.
Right.
I was like, oh my God. And you know what? I was at work yesterday. A lady come in. and she smelled the whole lineup like piss. It was her and her man. They came in.
Did they take the bus there?
I don't fucking know what they did, but I'm like, okay, so I was on that bus. The man smelled like piss, and then the ladies just come into our job, and they smell like piss.
Right.
I'm like, what's going on?
That's really
Everybody
weird.
pissed up, and she kept getting up and moving.
Stop
Moving when you smell. I was like, is she unaware that she smell like piss? Somebody
maybe
need to tell her.
Maybe that's just their funk.
Oh my God, it's so like how you have a funk of piss? It's from urine coming out of your body. Why is it on things? Like I don't
know. It's pretty gross.
Oh my God, it is pretty gross.
But on that note,
I think this is the end of the podcast. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Oh, before we end it, I want to say I met Kirk's friend Barnesy. He's an amazing person. His friend Matt Rife was amazing. And I love you guys, and enjoyed meeting you in the time that we had together. And I'm hoping you're watching the podcast and listen to this. And if you enjoy watching Sweet Gravy Podcast, then hit us up on YouTube and every other streaming platform.
Pungent cheese, actually.
Yeah, no. But you can also hit us up on sweetgravypod@gmail.com if you want to leave comments, and that's it.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye-bye.